Hey, it's Joni Fit. Are you ready to do our sports performance, getting you prepped for golf, pickleball, any of the sports that involve rotation? We're going to make your core stronger, which is going to help enhance your games. So you ready to do this? Okay, I want you to start in a split stance. If you could take your left leg back for me, think of tucking your hips under, okay? Right away, I want you to feel how your glutes and your abs are working as a team. Bring your arms forward. I'm going to call this an archer. We're going to pull one elbow back and then go ahead and switch. Squeeze and pull. I'm saying archer because I want you to think about a bow and arrow. You're pulling the bow back. So the whole name of this game is don't let your hips move. Okay, so I want you to drive your elbow back as far as you can, but think about that back hip staying stable. You can feel how your core and your glutes are going to work like mad to keep you in position. If you're feeling anything in your lower back, I need you to tuck your hip bones under more, okay? You're doing great. Squeeze and pull. Squeeze and pull. Now, if you're new with me, let me give you some advice in your lunges. You need to be on 2 railroad tracks. Okay, make sure your feet are not too close together or you definitely will feel unstable. Can you get me 2 more? Yeah, you did it. Go ahead and switch your legs. Great job. So again, step back with that right leg, make sure you're on 2 railroad tracks, and then take your hips and tuck them under. It helps you activate that glute. Be sure that back heel is off the floor, and go ahead and start your archers. Awesome. Now, how can you make this more intense? I'm glad you asked. You get your blower. You can bring that back knee down as far as you'd like today. But I want you to think, what is your workout for today? Okay, because I'm happy you showed up. Whatever motivated you to get here. So whether you just want to really focus on getting that core to activate more for whatever sport or activity you like to do, or you want to empty your tank today and really go hard, you're going to make this workout work for you. And I want you to get everything you can out of it. Great job, guys. Your back should feel nice and aligned, and you're squeezing that shoulder blade back for 3. Great job. Stay with it. 2. And you did it. Go ahead and stand up. Awesome. Try me in a nice march. Drive those knees up. Good. Let's use our arms like a runner. You're bringing opposite elbow forward when the knee is up. Great job. Perfect. You should feel your abs engaging, your body getting warm, your heart rate starting to come up. I think that's the best part of a workout. You start to feel that heart rate come up. You start to feel those endorphins. It feels good. Now, I'm going to give you a little pattern to do, okay? You're going to give me 4 of these. So 1, 2, and then 4 butt kicks. 1, 2. Squeezing your heel. Go back to your knees. Okay, you got the pattern? Now, butt kick. 4, 3, 2. Knees. 4, 3, 2. Pull back. 4, 3. Awesome. Now, you can go your own speed and pace on this pattern. Your goal is to get that brain activated and get those bodies activated. Good, good. So if you're fast twitch and you want to go faster, go for it. If you want to jog this, go for it. But I want you to give me the best effort you've got. Perfect. 2 more. Up, 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 and pull, pull, pull. You got 1. Final 1. Your abs pulled in tight. And are you breathing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. This is when I want you to grab 1 weight. All right, so with your weight, we're still in your warm-up. I want you to take your weight by your right shoulder. We're going to be stepping forward our left leg only, and you're going to figure 8, go down. Now come up and figure 8 the opposite way. So as you step that left leg forward, you're figure 8ing down and come back. So calling it a figure 8 because we're kind of drawing a big loopy 8. Go down by that front hip and then back by your stationary hip. Good. It takes a little bit of thinking, a little bit of coordination, but thinking is good for us. When we think, we get a better workout. So I want you to think about pulling that belly button in as you step forward. Squeeze the belly button in and down. Make sure your rib cage is feeling like it's pulling downward, not out. Good. 2 more. Good. One last one. You did it. Let's try that on the other side. So left shoulder has your weight. Step your right foot out, down, and come back. Good. So you're making that nice long figure eight, rotating your shoulders. And you could always do any of these drills without a weight in your hand. You know that, right? You could just make a fist and create that tension and intensity just with your body weight alone. Good. You're doing great though. Down and lift, down and lift for 4. Bam. 3. Bam. Give me 2 more. Good. And one last one. Awesome work. Your body should feel nice and warm now. I want you to take your feet about hip distance apart. Drop into a little squat for me. Our hips are back. This is really good for activating your core. I want you to hold your weight right in front of your chest. You're going to press and pull that weight. There you go. Pull your belly button to your spine. I'm going to turn to the side for a second just to show you something. When you're in this position, your hips should be going back, never forward with your knees. So see that shearing angle? Drive your hips back. You'll thank me later. I want your knees to last forever. Where I do want you to feel this though is in the glutes, quads, and abs. Check, 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 right? You feeling it? Keep your shoulder blades back and down. Squeeze that weight in. Remember, you put the intensity in to show me the results you want to get. So the more I squeeze on that weight, the more I'm feeling this not only in my abs, but in my chest. Good. You got it, guys. 2 more. And 1 more. And stand it up. Well done. Step that left leg back. I love this one. Now remember that tuck that we talked about in your warm-up. When you drop down into that lunge, I want you to squeeze your glutes under, okay? Do you feel steady? That's what this is all about. Lifting that weight up, I'm going to ask you to flex side to side. But what's really important here, team, is that your hips are not moving. Okay, so when you're bringing the weight to one side, if you feel your hips really pushing out, that's what I need you to fight against, okay? So squeezing that glute like we did in your warm-up is going to help you. Okay, I'd like to set you up for success. I want to challenge you, but I want you to feel like you're learning every time you come to class. You're learning more and more about that beautiful body of yours. So squeeze the back glute and flexion side to side. Awesome. Can you get me 1 more? Squeeze that glute, squeeze that glute. Carefully bring your weight in and switch sides. You did that. So again, nice step back. Tuck your hip bones under so you get that nice activation of your core and your glute. And then you're going to flex and come up. And you're really paying attention to that back hip. You're not letting it move. You're fighting like mad to keep those hips steady. It's an important part of the job of our core is to keep us stabilized during movement. So this is why this is going to help you with any sport you play, any activity you're doing. Squeeze your glutes. For my golfers out there, this is really important. Down, 2, 3, and up. Good. Can you get me 1 more set? Squeeze that glute, squeeze that glute. Awesome. Bring your weight in and step in. Okay, so this next one is a deadlift position. So let's talk about your deadlift for a second. Pull your shoulder blades back and down. Drive your hips behind you. It's not a squat. It's a hip hinge. You're pushing your hips back. Once you're in this position, we're going to do about a 40-degree rotation of your weight to one side. Come back through center and go the other. This reminds you of something, huh? Golf swing, maybe? So, just like we were talking about in those other movements, this is about you keeping those hips nice and steady. So when you're lifting that weight to one side, every once in a while glance at your knees. Make sure they're not moving, they're not dancing. There is no dancing in this class today. You want to dance? Join me in my kickboxing classes. You got it. You got it. I would let your eyes follow the movement of your weight. And I just need 2 more sets. Pull your abs in tight. Last set, best set with that about 40-degree angle. How high you can go without letting your hips move. And you did it. Put your weight down for 1 second. I am so impressed with how hard you're working. I want you to do a quick little cardio burst for me. We're going to put our left leg back. We're going to do 3 knee strikes. So that's 3, 2, and then I want you to step, step, step. 3, 2, 1. step, 3, 2, you got it? 1, step, 3, 2, 1, drive that knee, guys. 3, 2, 1, come on, use your arms. 3, 2, 1, you got this, go. 3, 2, 1, come on, push, push. 3, 2, 1, give me 2 more like this. 3, 2, 1, now remember the pattern we did in your warm-up. 4 knees, 4, 3, and then your butt kick. 4, 3, 2, knees, 4, 3, 2, butt kick. 4, 3, 2, come on, go. 4, 3, 2, go. 4, 3, 2, you can go your own speed and pace, guys, but get that heart rate up for me. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, your next little segment is going to also work your core. Love when that happens. Once you lift your left arm up, we're going to reach up left, right, left. So 3 reaches and then 1 knee pull. Okay, so try the other side. Right, left, right, pull. 1, 2, 3. You're pulling. 1, 2, pull now. Make that as tight as you can. Really squeeze in. Lift your hip to your rib. Good. 1, 2. Put energy in your arms, team. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go. 1, 2. Are you counting? Look, mistakes burn calories. Don't worry about mistakes, guys. Come on. 1. I did it again. I like that arm, don't I? 1, 2. Count for me. It'll help me. There we go. There you go, Joni. You got it. 1 more. Whew. That was a hard one for me. We did it, though. Grab your weight. Now, here's what I'm going to ask you to do. You're going to go through those 1 more time, but I want you to make it the best you can. Okay, so let's step that left leg back. Squeeze your core under. Okay, you got it? Lift up, and you're going to flex one side of the body up through center. Good. Flexion up through center. Perfect. So it's your second time going through this. You may be able to get lower, but remember, want those hips to stay steady. So really try to squeeze that glute and then focus on how much side flexion you can get. Need 1 more. Bring it in. Show me the other side. You're doing awesome, guys. Squeeze under. Lifting that weight up. Now, if it feels too intense having this weight up, you can totally bring it closer right here. Okay, but I highly encourage you, try a few with that weight up. Sometimes we don't know what we're capable of until we try it, right? And you could always modify by putting the weight down. You could also modify by just doing a few reps and then taking a mid-set break and jumping back in. Okay, your fitness is your journey. I'm here to coach you and lead you, but it is your personal journey. Got this, guys, I got this. Can you give me 1 more each side? Squeeze your glutes. Hips are staying still, right? Step in and show me that press. You're in your squat. Press and pull. Press and pull. Good. Press. Pull. You got this. Press and pull. As you're pulling in, I'm going to add 1 more thing to this series. Remember how we do it in that figure 8 in your warm-up? We're going to do it, but in a plie position this time, okay? So keep pulling those abs in, keep driving your weight back, keep your shoulder blades back and down. You're so close to the end, guys. Stay with me. 1 more. Now, take your feet out a little bit wider and remember that figure 8. I'm going to turn my hands this way on my weight. I can push down and then go across and push down. Good. So you can rotate your wrist over. So 1 wrist on top as you go down and then switch to the other one. Great job. Feel that rotation in your core. We're doing a lot of side body work today. It should feel amazing. Love when we feel those obliques fire. You got it. 4. Good. 3. Perfect. 1 more. You did it. You're getting into your deadlift position. So remember, this is hips back. It's not a squat. Your hips are driving back. Hold your weight steady. And then keep your arms nice and long as you rotate to one side, come back through center. So remember, this is about keeping your hips still. Do you guys remember that game Operation? I used to love that game when I was little. Pretend you're in that game Operation and your hips cannot move. Okay, so if your hips drift to one side or the other, a loud buzzer is going to go off, okay? Rotate your eyes, follow the line. You're staying low in your legs. Rotation. Rotation. Just 2 more, guys. Rotation. And you did it. Go ahead and put your weight down. Oh my gosh, so proud of you. Stand up nice and tall. I want you to be proud of yourself. We're going to lift our left knee up, and I want you to round your back like you're hugging a big tree. Good. Really open up those shoulder blades. Now step that leg back. Open your wrist up. Squeeze back. Good. Let's do it again. Round the back. So you're opening up between your shoulder blades, getting a nice stretch. Now step back, open and stretch that chest. Awesome. Good job. We're going to go into a warrior 3. Balance is very important for you, whether you play sports or just in your daily life. So for your warrior 3, we're going to lift that back leg. Arms can go forward or back. Flex your back foot and work on getting your balance. Perfect. Abs are engaged. Swing that foot forward, toe up, heel down, and flex. And feel that nice stretch in the back of that leg. Inhale and exhale. Good. Most important thing for your workouts is showing up. I want you to press play every day. Step in, round your back up. We're going to do the opposite knee. I want you to lift up and round that back. So whether you've been with me for a while, go ahead and step back, or if it's your first time in, welcome if it is your first time in. I don't know if you know, we've got a lot of videos on here for you. The reason I have so many classes available is I want you to mix up your workout. I want you to be able to get a workout every day, whether it's a 10-minute workout, 30 minutes, there's some 60 minutes on here. Good job. You're going to go into that warrior 3, so press. Hands can come forward or back. Squeeze that glute of that leg that's in the air. It will help you so much. Your hip bones are aligned, your shoulders are aligned. Now bring that foot forward and give me that final stretch. Drive your hips back. Feel that elongation in your leg. I want you to make sure you're breathing. Inhale and exhale. Step your foot in, round your back up, nice and slow. Articulate your spine. And you did it. Thank you so much for clicking in today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So,
you want to do a different ending?
oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I did. Okay, that's a great idea. Okay, so thank you so much for clicking in today. You did a fabulous job. Doing this class several times a week is really going to help improve your golf game, pickleball, any of the sports you play that involve rotation, which is, I'm going to guess, every sport I can think of. So working these drills is going to really strengthen the center of your body, which is so important for all of those rotational movements in your sports. So I look forward to seeing you in class again, and I look forward to seeing how your game improved. Send me a message. Let me know. Bye-bye.